I want to start off by giving our praises to Yahweh by Hashem, Yahweh Shah by Hashem Rakakadesh. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone that taught me this truth. Alright, the name of this video is a Fox News video. Black TikTok creators argue against reparation in viral video. Okay, so yes, let's play a little bit of the video and let's get into it.
A TikTok creator going viral for a video that picks apart the argument for reparations. Listen.
I'm seeing a lot of talk about reparations on TikTok. It's 2021. How are we to determine who gets reparations and who doesn't? Reparations as a first step to healing?
Alright, let's start with the first issue of this video. Alright, let's get Isaiah 3rd chapter, 12th verse. As for my people, children are their oppressors, which is referring to the Edomites, because you know it's with the same name Job was saying in Job 30, the children. And women rule over them. O my people, they which lead thee, cause thee to err, and destroy the way of thy paths. So whenever a woman is leading the way or making leadership decisions, it's going to cause you to err and make the wrong decision and go the wrong way, because the Lord set it up for a man to be the leader. Alright, let's go on a little bit further.
First step to healing is forgiveness.
That video has been viewed over 100,000 times, and joining me now to discuss is the woman who posted it, Savannah Edwards. Savannah, thanks for being here. Why did you choose to make this video?
Why did I choose to make this video? It was kind of heartbreaking to me to see so many people think that in order for us to receive any kind of healing from the past, that we needed financial compensation from the government.
Okay.
So I just wanted to speak out on that.
One of the common refrains in support of reparations was articulated by one Tulsa pastor who writes, quote, I think we cannot have true reconciliation and healing without reparations. Reparations are a biblical form of reconciliation and healing. I just hope that our elected officials have the courage to do what they know I feel is right. What's a better alternative to reparations?
All right, so you say reparations are a biblical form to healing, alright? And that part is true. Alright? This is woman is being very foolish, not understanding what she's saying. But they gonna pay reparations, so it's just not what they claim. A fool orders out his mind, but a wise man keeps it until afterwards. Alright? That's Proverbs, the 29th chapter, the 11th verse. Alright, it's a fool when you speak before you know what you're speaking about or understand what you're speaking about. Alright.
In your estimation, again, you're a follower of Christ. This pastor's a follower of Christ.
I think as a pastor, you're responsible for your flock, your congregation. Your job is to preach the word of God to them. And if you're not preaching that forgiveness is the first step to any kind of healing, you're leading your flock astray. So before we even talk about forcing people who weren't even alive back then to pay for the sins of the dead, we need to start taking care of
forcing people that weren't even alive back then to pay for the sins of the dead. Alright, this is Isaiah 14, the 21st verse. Prepare slaughter for his children for the iniquity of their fathers, that they do not rise nor possess the land, nor fill the faces of the world with their cities. So it's saying they're gonna prepare a slaughter for his children for the iniquities of his father. Alright? And we all know why that is, but let's see. Year one. Let's see. Let's get Deuteronomy. Alright, the 5th chapter. And 5th chapter, 9th verse. Thou shalt not bow down thyself unto them, nor serve them, for I am the Lord thy God. I am a jealous God, visiting the iniquities of the father unto the children, unto the third and fourth generation of them that hate me. So the reason you know the third and fourth generation, because you come back in that same lot in every third and fourth generation. Alright. Is let it go on a little bit more.
Our own healing, and the first step to that is forgiveness.
In response to your TikTok, one TikTok user commented the following: why should I forgive them for the way they look down and continue to look down on my people? Again, continuing with this concept of forgiveness. What's your response?
People are going to say all kinds of things about you. You can't control what other people do. You can't control what other people say. You can only control your response. The only person you have control over is you. No one else is responsible for your healing. You have to take those first steps. And as unfair as that may sound, that's just the truth.
Alright, now let's see what the scriptures have to say about it. Alright. Revelations, the 13th chapter, 9th and 10th verse. If any man have ear, let him hear. He that leadeth into captivity should go into captivity. He that killeth with the sword must be killed with the sword. Here is the patience and faith of the saints. So, the righteous thing to do is to pay your enemies back for what they did to you. Alright? That, turn the other cheek and all that was about what you do with your people. Alright? For the other nations, you get them back for what they did. Alright? As it go on a little further.
These lines, you also have stated that you do not support critical race theory. Why?
I understand the intention behind critical race theory, the intent to want to teach our young people about racism and how it has affected our society, but I think what it does is it teaches white kids that they're inherently superior and they should feel bad about it, and it teaches young black children that they're inherently disadvantaged. And I think the last thing the black community needs right now is for...
Alright, critical race theory. Alright, let's see if I can find this. This is alright. Deuteronomy, the 7th chapter, 6th verse. For thou art a holy people unto the Lord thy power, and the Lord thy power hath chosen thee to be a special people unto him, above all people that are upon the face of the earth. So that's your critical race theory. The Israelites are not equal to, they are above.
Children grow up thinking they're disadvantaged. That just sets us all backwards.
Savannah Edwards, look, I think we'd all be naive to think that there is not racism in this world, but I find your perspective on all of this absolutely fascinating. It's going to be interesting to see where our society goes. Do they follow Savannah Edwards or do they follow critical race theory? We will see. And we'll have you back. Savannah Edwards, thank you very much.
Thank you.
A TikTok.
Alright, and get some. Alright, let's see. Get. This is Obadiah, and I'm going to read verse 10. For thy violence against thy brother Jacob, shame shall cover thee, and thou shalt be cut off forever. Alright? And verse 18. In the house of Jacob shall be a flame. In the house of Joseph, start over. In the house of Jacob shall be a fire. In the house of Joseph a flame. In the house of Esau for stubble. And they shall kindle in them and devour them. And there shall be any remaining of the house of Esau. For the Lord Yahweh has spoken it. Alright. So that's reparations, and that's what the Edomites got to look forward to. And that's it. We ain't got to worry about reparations, because the Lord going to give us our reparations. Shalom.